Hi Gemini, welcome back to my channel. It's Mary Jo from Enchantress Tarot. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm going to be doing solar returns this year for everyone. I'm not really sure how much I can commit to doing videos. I'm back after a brief respite with personal matters and accident and injury, so hopefully this will help you guys. It does cover a period from 6 weeks up to 3 months. Some people feel it sooner. Their solar return, which is the moment that the sun has returned to your sign at the exact moment that your soul jumped in from the void. All right, and you should start feeling an energy that's improving for you during a solar return. Let me get this thing set up here. And the energy will carry through for the rest of the year, or give you a flavor as to what's going on in the rest of your year. Now, we know that when we do these readings, I like to tell you your court cards, your major arcana and minor arcana. I did these videos years ago. You could go back and look at them. It was very in-depth. So when we look at the Gemini, we know your mantra is that I think, right? That's the third house: communication, thoughts, family, friends, like let's say siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, commerce, local travel. All right, your whole job is to assimilate information. That's what the Geminis are, the social butterflies, okay? So when we look at a Gemini and we look at your court cards, the first court card we have for you is the first and second decans of Gemini. Now remember, the decans is 10, so there are 3 10-day periods for every sign, 30 days. So your card for the first and second 10 days would be the Knight of Swords. Yeah, Knight of Swords. I got these cards from my daughter-in-law Molly for Christmas. They're so cute. Okay, so the Knight, we know, takes up the cause for the King of Queens. There's a lot of action and activity with the Knight, and that's the Gemini energy, right? You have the strength of 2 or energy of 2, and we know with yours the first and second 10 days, so you would be like from the, well, it depends, it changes, the 20th, let's say 21st of May until about June 10th. Now, these are significant cards, like, people might pull an indicator card. It doesn't mean that this is you. But these are cards that if they keep popping up in your readings, Spirit's talking to you. Everybody's flavored differently in their chart. Even though you're a Gemini, you might have a lot of fire or water or earth. And then the other court card for you we have is the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups would represent the third decan, or third 10 days of Gemini, from like June 11th up to that July period, like the 21st before Cancer comes in, okay? Queen of Cups likes the finer things in life too. They usually have their emotions in check, but when they have a meltdown, oh boy. But this looks like a very comfortable, quiet little queen there. Sad. Oh, looks like a Russian gray, like my Ash Kitty, in a very calm, nice place. Very restful, right? Love it. Maybe you'll have a nice, restful 3 months. And then when we look at your major arcana, which are the big secrets, the things your soul longs to grow in life, you look at the Magician now. The Magician is Mercury. All right, so Mercury rules both Gemini and Virgo. In the ancient times, one planet ruled 2 signs, but then in the modern times, when they started to find other planets, they started assigning them to different signs. However, that being said, Mercury is one of the signs, there are 2 of them, that still kept the planet for both Gemini and Virgo. The other is Venus has been kept for Taurus and Libra. So the Magician we know is the thought, the trickster, the rock star gone awry, the manifester of all things, takes its energy and as above, so below. This is a very powerful energy. And this is the first person that the Fool, which represents all of us, you and I as individuals in the tarot on the journey, he meets the Magician who's telling him, you have all the power within you. Wield that power to bring into form that which you desire. But remembering, dear Gemini, as much as you are of matter, you are of spirit in form. Do keep connected to that spiritual energy, and that's the only way things will come into form for you. Then we have this other card, which is the Lovers. This is truly Gemini, okay? That is what this card is representative of. And the Lovers is all about making good choices, and it doesn't necessarily mean with a partner. It means in anything in life, choosing wisely to bring into your life the things that you want. And it all starts, a choice is a thought. People think, oh, I'm physically gonna choose this and that, but it starts in your head. Okay, again, very mental realm, air, Gemini, okay? Then the numbered cards, which are the minor arcana or the things that happen pretty much daily in your life. Did I put these upside down? No. Okay, is that right? Yeah, I thought I had it upside down. Getting used to this deck. So when we look at you, since you are an air sign, you're the Swords. And we look at the Eight of Swords, which would be the first 10 decans. This is May 21st to May 31st in the Tarot. Boy, this little one's in mischief. Look, it's in the toilet paper roll, rolling all around. Seems very content and very playful. Nice energy. Because this is Jupiter in Gemini. Jupiter is very playful. Very abundant blessings. And in Gemini, Gemini is all about having fun. Like I said, the social butterfly in the way to communicate, gather information, like research things, you know, usually have a nice circle of friends too. A very eclectic circle of friends from all different walks of life. Okay, next we have the Nine of Swords. Now, I like in this deck, it's not foreboding. As many of you would know, with the Rider-Waite and most cards that emulate and respect it, the Nine of Swords is a very dreary, depressing, anxious-ridden, lonely card. But it is Mars in Gemini, any way you look at it, and it's June 1st to June 10th, which would be the second decan, the second 10 days of Gemini. The cat's got his claws out, and it looks like he's scratching, but he hasn't done any damage here. With this Mars in Gemini, we know that can be, it can be very harsh words, fighting, war. But Mars, being the energy, is creating things, forging from the fires, an alchemical process of change. And in Gemini, it's how are you communicating that energy that you're forging ahead? You know, it could be commerce, things in your life that you're bringing in as a business, or circles of friends, okay? So claws are out, but doesn't mean you're doing damage and hurting anyone. It could just be, you know, sharpening your nails, ready to get it an itch, satisfied. Oh, look at this one. Again, it looks like it's upside down. I gotta look at it again, okay. So the Ten of Swords is the third 10 days with the decan, is June 11th to the 20th. Sun in Gemini, playful energy, right? Youthful, playful energy. Very nice. You have all this sun energy, which it returns to your sign, actually, too. The sun returns to your sign. And so that is a renewal, a resourcefulness. It is a playfulness, a fearlessness, too. Very much like Geminis, right? They're not afraid to explore. All right, so let's see. I already shuffled the cards. Let me just cut this deck and get into, we're gonna pull 7 cards and just see what is flavor your year this year, Gemini. Well, Taurus got this too. The Queen of Pentacles. So this is an energy of a person who's either influencing your life, coming into your life, or even an energy you could be taking on that you've been working very hard at things to make things grow in your life. There's a fertile time in your life. For some of you, if you're looking to have a child or adopt or whatever, this could be a time of really true fertility in the literal sense, that it's just jumping into your life, hopping into your life. For others of you, it could be a time of growth and fertility here. We see there's sparse around her, but there's grass growing. It could be that things are going to start to fill in for you in your life. It could be, too, that you've changed something in life. The way you were making your coin or your living, your money, it's changed, but you like it now. Maybe before what you were doing, you thought you liked it, and maybe it just got old. This is something where you're either learning something new or even continue education to improve on what you're doing. But either way, you are lovingly holding this coin. You're feeling very grounded now. You know, you got this green, things are really abundant and flourishing. I don't feel like you have to worry about money for a while. And even for your health has been improving because the stresses you were going under before were really weighing you down, and you're such a light, airy spirit. You like to just flutter about, and it was too much for you. I do like that this is a nice stable energy for you. And if it is someone who's coming into your life, this person is very grounded. This person has very good advice for you. Not only about finances, because that's what the pentacle represents, but in how to keep yourself in a very healthy state. Maybe it'll be with meditation. This person be coming in maybe as maybe you're going to therapy to talk about things and getting rid of a lot of luggage and heavy dead weight you've been carrying with you. But this person, male or female, is a very good mentor for you in helping to bring stability and grounding back into your life. And there's a source of calm and peace in you so that you can bring into your life all the abundant things and joyful things that you've been waiting for and working for and feel that you haven't been receiving, or it comes and goes. This is something stable, lasting, and grounded. Oh, hey. Here's the Magician. This is one of your cards, okay? Making it being by thinking it into being, speaking it into being, saying it. He says, as above, so below, right? He's bringing it into form. Let's just look at the difference here. We'll come back. So here's our two interpretations of the Magician. This one's not that far off. We see the lemniscate, right? The energy of infinity. You are, always were, and always will be. Reaching above to bring below. Maybe he wants a new toy, or he wants to fill his bowl or get some catnip. But for you, it's going to represent whatever it is that you're looking for at this time in your life. And this is about really manifesting and working hard. You see, the eyes on this Magician are focused and dedicated. They're saying to you, you have all the tools right in front of you, which actually they are within you, Gemini, to manifest into being. And you've done this so many times, you know, but you know what happens. You get distracted. That's the Gemini. Oh, there's something shiny. That's the Gemini energy, because they're all over the place. You need to rein it back in. Like I said, with this grounding energy here that this queen has to offer, you can get back your sense of concentration and honing into being the things that you want. Everyone who's out there is going to want something different, or maybe some of you have the same thing or similarity. The most important thing is there's some nice empowerment going on. We have this white, we know there's some new beginning, and you've got the red cloak of grounding stability. All right, and you have everything laid out in front of you, but you're finally focusing on these things and bringing everything that you want into form. Now, since we look at it as the Magician being your card, it could be something that you start to put into play right around your birth time. You know, the time when the sun returned to your sign at the exact moment that your soul jumped into the void, and you have this epiphany of things that you know that you're going to get it into play, and you will be bringing into form the things that you have been wanting lately, whatever that is for each and every one of you, right? It's different, but it will be. Again, see the similarity in the colors in this? Look at the yellow empowerment, the red grounding, the white purging. We have this green around here of lush and growth, and look at all abundant growing here. So these do make sense. And like I said, just because the card doesn't ring true with you doesn't mean it doesn't make sense. You could have more water in your chart or fire. But if they keep popping up in a reading for you, you know Spirit is speaking to you directly and trying to get your attention. Oh my gosh, look at it again with these colors. All right, so now I'm looking, you have the Queen of Pentacles, Earth. You have a Magician who is Mercury, who rules both you as air, but also Virgo, and that's Earth. And then you have the Pentacles here. Now this could be, the Page of Pentacles could be a child under 18 who's an Earth sign, right? You have your Taurus, I'll fart, here I go, Virgo, and Capricorn. All right, could be a child that you have some issues going on with, that you need to make some changes in your life with them. And I really feel that you're going to get this child to start focusing, whether it's on their health or their studies. Maybe they have a little dyslexia or ADD, ADHD, something maybe on the spectrum. You're going to be getting the help that you need for this child so that they could get through their schooling without the frustrations and confusion that they're feeling, and it'll help them to regain some balance into their life. They're going to start to feel empowerment, and they're going to feel this this more growth in their life. Where they feel thwarted or arrested in their growth, they will be feeling this improvement. For you, though, it feels like you're, again, you know, I feel like you're starting something different here, and with the way that you're working on things in your life, whether it is a job or your health or finances, if it feels like there's a new beginning. So this is happening, this change, again, the empowerment, the growth. Really feel this is a really very prosperous year for you, in the fact that things will be coming to ground. Things that have been up in the air with you, you're going to make your decisions. You're making it what you've been, I don't want to say, but you've been dipping around with things. You're going to make your decision. Should I stay or should I go? Should I get married? Should I not? Should I get engaged? Should I not? Should I have a baby? Should I not? Should I quit this job? Should I not? Should I start a new job? Should I go back to school? You know, the shoulda, coulda, woulda. So should I renovate my house? You know, again, very material things. Should I invest? Should I take the money out and move it into something else? This is all new beginnings for you. You're a novice again. So do look to people who can help you with these things, whether it is finances or if it's something to do with schooling or your job or your child. Ask for help. Go out there and seek the help. It's readily available to you, and you will receive it. So do hold on to and pay attention to the information you're getting. This is knowledge that's being handed to you, okay, Gemini? Knowledge you didn't have before, whether it is about something outside of yourself or something that you've been weighing and can't make up your mind on, the flip-flop that you are, Mr. and Mrs. Mutable sign. That, yeah, I'm gonna, oh yeah, no, I don't want to do it. This is about you just finally pooping or get off the pot, and you're very happy with the choice that you make in the outcome. And so is everyone else. So with the Six of Wands, we know that this is a time of celebration for you. Not only are you feeling the joy and accolades of everyone around you celebrating with you, you're feeling pretty good. You're on your high horse there, you know, and the horse is looking a little bit, you know, back at you like, kind of like, yeah, girl, you know, or yeah, boy. They know that you made a good choice here. And whether this is work or a social situation, we know that you've put a lot of energy into making this decision, but you didn't drain yourself from it. Things are really flourishing and glowing. You see the victory laurel leaf there and in the wreath, and also that you're wearing. We have all this life spewing from all of these different branches that are cut from a tree. So we know this is a very good time for you for growth in your life. Now, looking at the card itself with the Six of Wands, it's Jupiter in Leo. Oh, how nice is that? August 2nd to 11th. So it could be happening around that time. But we know this is an expansion in things that you love, the way that you love, sharing things that you love, creativity, fearlessness, playfulness, vacation, travel, children, grandchildren, sports activities, you know, recreational things. This is play, play, play. And with Jupiter expanding on it, it's a great benefic time. Like I said, get on your horse and ride it, because these things don't last forever, and this too shall pass, as every transit does. So Gemini, have fun, enjoy yourself, relish in the celebration of you, and don't forget to love yourself and feel good about the choice that you've made, okay? Because you've waited a long, long time for this and making this choice, and now you're doing it ready. No second guessing and no fear. You're balanced. You wait it out. Ooh, another major, look at you. So we have High Priestess energy. You know, when I look at this, you know, I always say this, the High Priestess knows everything. They researched everything. You know, she's got the Torah in her hand. She's got the wisdom of the moon at her feet. You know, surrounded by the pillars of Boaz and Job. And you go, what's behind the pomegranate curtain? Well, only she knows. So the High Priestess has all this wisdom. And I said that to you before. Geminis are like researchers. They gather information, all right? The social butterflies. So the High Priestess energy is the moon, full of emotion, but she doesn't speak of her emotion. She keeps it quiet. And you see she's got the symbols there for maiden, goddess, and crone. She's got the waning moon, you know, the full moon, and waxing moon energies, you know, crescent moon energy. She has all of the knowledge of the cycles in life. So with this card, it feels like you're going to have a lot more knowledge and wisdom and information that you didn't have before. And I really feel like this is all part of the journey that you've been on the last 3 or 4 years, Gemini, and finally making this choice. You did it weighing in all these different ideas, like I said, making a balanced choice. You weren't in your head too much. You know, yeah, that's a good idea, I'm gonna do it, and then, oh, maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it, but what if this is a good idea? This is the rallying in your head that you play these games because you're in, excuse me, your head too much. With the High Priestess, this is about, you found out the truth, and you're not afraid, and you feel safe. You know, I see the blue is wisdom and knowledge, but there is that white kind of shimmer there. So I feel like this is a fresh start. You've purged anything before that was there. You're protected here, okay? You're safe. And you have the wisdom of everything that you've experienced in your life, but it's behind that curtain. It's like, you don't have to talk about it to everybody, but you know it, and you've learned a lot from it. Although I must tell you, the wisdom that you hold and that you carry can and will be helpful to someone in their life. And I think that was part of your journey, to be a lesson, teach a lesson, learn a lesson. But for now, you keep the secret. Wow, you got some great cards. You know, solar returns do that because I think Taurus had gotten they got 3 court cards. But here you've got 1, 2, you've got 3 majors. Wheel of Fortune, okay. Wheel of Fortune is like the cycle that you were in before is over. You have finished a period in your life. Excuse me, I get some water. You have culminated. Now it's over. So this starts your new cycle. And it's a very nice cycle for you, especially coming up with your solar return. It's aligned for you. When we look at the Wheel of Fortune, it's halfway through the major arcana. The Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter. So you've got a couple of Jupiterian cards there. So we know there's going to be some growth and abundance going on for you with this year, Gemini. But you needed it. Gemini and I forget who else. Like the last 5 or 6 years have been a total, terrible storm for you. But even the storm brings rainbows and beautiful clear skies. And everything you've been through is the cycle. You know, we look at the card, and this is Rota, all right? R-O-T-A, and it's in Hebraic there. It's not Torah. It's Rota, the wheel, the energy that keeps going. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. While you're up, and this card is saying that, while things are going your way, don't just sit back and let it happen. Anything else that you have been working on manifesting and that didn't come into form before, you need to jump on it now while this is all going in your favor and make it really come into form. This is a good time for you because, like I said, once it's up, you'll get everything. But once it goes down, you'll go back into a period of stasis where things won't move forward for you. Let me just see what else. It's a time of great creativity for you too. Again, if things were stagnant before and you couldn't get things going, you're feeling very charged with creativity. Again, with this orange, looking at the chakra, it could be birth of children for you, or maybe if it's someone around you having children that's close to you. But this is about you creating something new, a new life for yourself while you're in this Wheel of Fortune energy. So do take it. Let me just see what else. Anything. Yeah, 10, new beginnings. 1 with a 0, making it exponentially greater to begin again. Holy night. I'm telling you, some of you is having babies. All right, you got 3 cards here to me that are talking about life and creation and babies. And if that's what you want, God bless you, and I wish you all the best. May God bless you and your loved ones always. For those of you that are looking to have a child, this is definitely bringing into being with the Empress. Okay, now the Empress is Venus. Some of you either are going to conceive or find out you're pregnant, maybe during the time when it's in Taurus, or it's in Libra, okay, because as Venus rules those signs. Other than that, again, look at all of these colors again. See the repeated colors of the oranges, the greens, and the white. Gemini, you've been waiting a long time for this. okay? I am so happy for you. This is a year for you of great abundance and joy, fulfillment and pleasure, happiness and expansion, stability and love. This is everything Venus embodies, right? Core values, how you love who you love, how they love you. Material things, money, finances, things that you own in your life, that you take through life with you. This is a very beautiful card for you of expansion and joy. Forever pregnant, she is abundant. This is the card of potential being realized. And I should have said it before, but you know what? Shoulda, coulda, woulda. This is unrealized potential. When I see the High Priestess, it's like she's not showing. She's pregnant. It's her secret. When you have the Empress, you clearly see she is with child. Everyone knows that whatever she's been gestating, that she created, okay, now everybody can see it will be coming into form. Again, it's not going to be for every one of you, but for those of you that it is going to be a blessing, a child. Others of you, whatever you've been gestating and working on, will be brought into form. And it will grow. You see all of the roses growing, the trees around her, everything is growing. But you know, like you have like spring, summer, winter, well, not winter, but autumn represented here. You have all the seasons going into, and she's laying back on comfort on these tufted pillows. There's the sign of Venus at her side, the heart. So there's a time of fulfillment and joy and happiness for you. And I love it because, like I said, you guys have been struggling for the last some of you even as far as 8 years. So this is a time when everything starts to fall into place for you in the best place for you. So please do enjoy it. And I'm happy to give you such good news finally. Well, happy birthday and happy solar return, Gemini. It's great to touch base with you. I'm still available for readings. I've been doing it anyway. But please know that I wish you the best. And if you need me, reach out to me. I've been still doing free readings for people during COVID with one question through an email. All right, as always, I wish you the best.